Hey, Assalamu alaikum. Let's understand about the importance of the magnesium and your health. So, why magnesium is too much important and what is the deficiency and what is the symptom will arise after the deficiency and how to replenish that magnesium. So, let's understand about all these things. So, basically the magnesium is too much important for production of energy, a lot more things, and like the muscle growth. So let's understand about what is that. So here is I have note. So I will put in the screen. Here is. So in this way, basically you can understand the well with the notes I have written. So this magnesium and your health. Magnesium is an essential mineral in the human body, playing a crucial role in various bodily function. It means that a lot more function occur due to the magnesium, and the magnesium is a cofactor. We will understand here. So the importance of magnesium is that the energy production, the mitochondrial enzyme with cofactor. So in this, the magnesium is important for the production of energy because mitochondria require the magnesium for production of energy. If the less magnesium, so the mitochondrial dysfunction will not produce too much energy. So you feel tiredness, fatigue, nausea, anxiety, depression, and the low level of the energy condition. So in this way, you can replenish the magnesium to enhance the production of energy through mitochondrial function. Energy production and the nerve function. So the nerve function is also required the energy. That is why the energy production. But anyhow, the regulation of nerve impulse, because the requirement of the active transport in the nerve impulse is important and it can be occurred due to the magnesium. Excessive amount of the magnesium will produce a lot more ATP from the mitochondria. So in this way, our brain, our nervous system will work properly to basically transmit the nerve impulse, and in this way, the cognitive function, the brain fog, and on the other hand, the impairment of the memory and the memory loss will clear by the additional supplementation of the magnesium or through diet. So in this way, basically the nerve functions and the regulation of nerve impulses. A muscle function is also important. The magnesium relaxes muscle, reducing cramp and spasm. So why? Because it is basically more providing of the ATP. It means the more relaxation of the muscle. On the other hand, important thing you should need to understand, a lot more actin and myosin production, that sarcomere of the muscle will increase the protein synthesis. Why? Basically, the ribosome is the machinery for the production of the protein for the function of the muscle, like actin and myosin protein, which that is important for the muscle contraction and relaxation. So in this, the ribosome will increase. So the ribosome attached with the magnesium combinedly, and that is the cofactor magnesium, which that helps to translation of that protein from the transcription from the DNA. That is why. So the heart health also, the maintain and lower blood pressure. Basically, it is also important. It is maintained because it is intracellular cation, and that is function properly. So this is the intracellular cation, which that balance the osmolarity in the blood and the tissue, and in this way, the increase of the fluid retention in the blood will maintain, and in this way decrease the fluid retention in the blood circulatory system. In this way, the hypertension problem will be solved. Anyhow, basically the bone health, magnesium regulates the calcium metabolism, bone mineralization. So the bone mineralization, magnesium is very important for the metabolism of the calcium. For example, the releasing of the calcium from the bone and the deposition of the calcium in the bone for the normal function of the bone and the strength of the bone. So the magnesium is too much important. On the other hand, the digestion. The digestion also important. What is that? The aids in nutrient absorption. So it helps to absorb the nutrient. The magnesium is too much important co-transporter, which that allow to amino acid and other minerals and vitamin which are absorbed due to the magnesium. So it will basically function. While the bowel function also properly work because the contraction of the smooth muscle of the digestive system, which that work properly due to the magnesium, because magnesium provide a lot more ATP due to the mitochondrial function, and in this way the bowel movement will be increased due to the peristaltic movement. Anyhow, the next is the immune system. So the immune system basically require the magnesium intracellular cation. So the magnesium support the immune cell function because a lot more ATP production for the normal function of the immune cell. So that is why. And on the other hand, this basically the antioxidant properties. Basically the magnesium also antioxidant. When you will consume, so that it is anti-aging, it will reverse the aging, and you will keep healthy and decrease the disease like allergic reaction and a lot more things. So basically the antioxidant properties, magnesium protects against oxidative stress. So the oxidative stress means that basically stress due to the our exercise, due to the our workout, which that produce the reactive oxygen species, but the magnesium will decrease it because that some enzyme and some vitamin will help with the magnesium to reverse the reactive oxygen species and oxidative phosphorylation and oxidative stress. Anywho, the next is the enzyme for digestion. So a lot more enzyme work with the magnesium as a cofactor, and in this way the holo enzyme, the apo enzyme will become a holo enzyme and bind with the magnesium as a cofactor, and in this way the enzyme function properly. So that is why the metabolism will be normal. In this way the catabolism and anabolism will work properly. So that is why. So here is the health benefit and deficiency symptom we will discuss. First we will understand the health benefit. So the relieves the migraines. Migraine is the depressive problem. Whenever you will feel tension, stress, anxiety, you will feel the headache in the one side and in even the whole eyes, surrounding of the eyes, which that is a migraine. And the migraine is due to the result of the stress, depression, anxiety, anyhow. So headaches basically also, and it will basically relieve all these things and improve sleep quality. So it means it can trigger the sleep. So it means it is basically relax yourself, the parasympathetic nervous system activation. So magnesium is stimulator of the sleep. That reduces anxiety, stress. So basically the major cause throughout the world is anxiety and stress. So whenever you will consume too much magnesium, so the stress and anxiety will be clear. Anyway, the support weight loss. So it is also support the weight loss, and in this way basically it is a minor study shows, but anyhow the magnesium is too much important for the goal of the weight loss because it is the essential mineral. And the lower blood pressure, you already know about that. Prevent the osteoporosis, the deficiency of the calcium in the bones, and the decrease of the bone density, which that prevent by this consumption of the magnesium. So anyhow, this magnesium deposit in the bone for creating the strength of the bone by the mineralization and a lot more things. Increase stamina for exercise, it means the endurance increase. In this way you can increase the weightlifting by the passage of time. Sport cognitive function, it also support the cognitive function. For example, whenever you want to study, so it will help to memorization of everything. For example, you are a student or basically a worker or learner. So anyhow, deficiency symptom can be fatigue, weakness, muscle cramp, abnormal heartbeat, osteoporosis, anxiety, depression, insomnia, and digestive issue. Basically it is against the health benefit, which they are showing the diagram in the basically notes. So the recommended daily dose is 400 to 420 milligram per day, while for male, and for female the 310 to 320 milligram per day for female, for clear the deficiency of the magnesium. Anyway, The food is the dark leafy. Basically, it is contain magnesium rich food is that dark leafy greens, nuts, seed, legumes, basically legumes, and the whole grains. Supplementation is the magnesium oxide and the magnesium citrate. But remember, I am not recommending to the supplementation. You should consume the food naturally. For example, magnesium also present in the chlorophyll, and throughout the plant, the green vegetables contain chlorophyll, and the chlorophyll contains central atom or central element is the magnesium. So a lot magnesium deficiency problem is very less throughout the community because the green plants contain a lot more magnesium. So you can basically drink the green plant-based juice for clearance of the magnesium. But anyhow, the green vegetables and a lot more things like nuts, and on the other hand here you can see the nuts, seed and legumes and whole grains. But I am recommending the dark leafy greens, which that is important for clear the deficiency of the magnesium. And currently, basically, magnesium deficiency is going on. And what is the problem? Problem is that the people is not consuming the green vegetable or green plant-based food, but the processed food. So the magnesium absorption is difficult, and a lot more fast food which that basically inhibit the absorption of the magnesium, and a lot more complication which that will lead to cause magnesium deficiency. But the chances of the magnesium deficiency is less as compared to the potassium. But if you want to learn about the potassium, please comment below. So next video I will understand you about the potassium level and how to replenish the potassium and how to basically recover the potassium level in your body, because that is also the intracellular cation, which that is important. Thanks for watching. If you like my video, please make sure to subscribe, like and share. See you in the next video. For this time, bye. Allah Hafiz.